Hello, thank you for joining with me. We are on part 1 in the workbook for students of A Course in Miracles. This is lesson 271. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Review of lesson 197. It can be but my gratitude I earn. Who should give thanks for my salvation but myself? And how but through salvation can I find the self to whom my thanks are due? I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. There's a footnote here. It says, who should give thanks for my salvation but myself? And that's 452. In light of the original lesson 197, this refers to instances in which your gifts to your brothers have not been met with gratitude. The above sentence implies that these gifts brought salvation to you. So who but yourself should give thanks for them? So that is, who should give thanks for my salvation but myself? And I hope you don't mind. I'm going to go backwards a little bit. All that I do unto myself. This is from lesson 216 yesterday. I didn't read the footnote 451, and I'd like to do that today. Matthew 7:12. All things, therefore, whatsoever ye would that men should do unto you, even so do ye also unto them. For this is the law and the prophets. The golden rule says that we should do unto others the things we would like done unto ourselves. The above reinterpretation, however, states that what we do unto others we do unto ourselves. If we attack them, we crucify ourselves. But if we extend forgiveness to them, we forgive ourselves and find salvation. All that I do unto myself. And I apologize, I overlooked that yesterday. And I will go ahead and read the commentary for lesson 217. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. It can be, but my gratitude I earn. The salvation described by the Course is unique in the way it combines total responsibility for our own salvation with total dependence on God. Myself is what saves me, yet that self is discovered only by recognizing that what I am is not any result of my own action, but the gift of God in creation. There is a line in the text that says, give thanks to every part of you that you have taught how to remember you. And that's in chapter 13, section 7. The gratitude we feel as we begin to awaken to what we are is due to the self that we are discovering. I am the one who gives thanks. I am also the one to whom thanks are being given. It is very hard to understand all of this until you begin to experience it. I vividly recall one particular time in which it seemed to come to a crystal clarity for me for a few minutes at least. I became aware of a loving part of myself that was continually moving me and motivating me in the direction of inner peace and self-acceptance. It was something that had always been there, more than a part of me, the reality of myself. I was simultaneously aware of another part of my mind that had begun to open up to that love. And in that moment I felt a deep and inexpressible gratitude to myself for being willing to receive that love. I was aware both of being the giver of the love and the receiver of it. And in that moment, the little self I had always thought was me felt swallowed up in this much larger, constantly moving tide of love. This particular gratitude to myself can find expression in many little ways. Sometimes when I have taken the time for a quiet meditation, one in which I feel strongly renewed, I find the gratitude welling up and I say, thank you. And I'm not sure whether I'm thanking God or myself. I am grateful to myself for having readied myself to receive this course. I am thankful to myself for reading it and continuing to study it and apply it. When a line from the course pops into my head at the right moment, I can thank myself for it, capital S. The course teaches that we are all already awake. The truth lives untarnished in our right mind. And it is this right mind, this self, that is the only part of us that has reality in truth, which is teaching us and calling us home. This right mind is the home of the Holy Spirit. He is part of us as well as part of God. His voice is the voice for God, yet it is also the voice of myself. It is myself that brought the course into the world. It is myself that drew me to it. It is myself that is bringing me to awareness. Everything that nudges me in the right direction is a gift from myself. And all these were capital S's in case you're just listening and not reading. Let me be grateful to myself today. Let me recognize I am deserving of my own gratitude. Instead of being annoyed with myself, impatient with myself, harsh on myself, discouraged with myself, or untrusting of myself, let me offer myself my own gratitude. And let me realize that my own gratitude is all I need and want. Let me understand that when I've learned fully to be completely grateful to myself for what I am, I will have completed the journey and will have learned at the same time to be fully appreciative and grateful to God for the gift He has given me, myself. Thank you so much for joining with me. Lesson 217. I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. Review of Lesson 197. It can be, but my gratitude I earn. I love you. Thank you for being on this journey with me. Please join me for the meditation of this lesson.